I'm Naija. I'm 26 years old.
I'm 26 years old.
I'm 26 years old. I'm 26 years old.
I'm 26 years old.
We're not wearing any makeup.
We're going to share which cosmetic procedures we've had done and our skincare routines.
I got Botox about 6 months ago for the first time in my forehead.
I'm in the process of doing laser hair removal on my back and my shoulders. I have not had any work done on my face.
I think if I had to estimate, I spend about $100 per year on skincare.
I spend about $135 a year on skincare.
Around $2,000 on skincare products.
Including shaving supplies, I normally spend like $1,000 to $2,000.
I spend about $300 to $500 per year.
I probably spend less than $50 on skincare a year.
So I estimate that I spend $300 to $400 per year.
I spend around $200 to $300 a year on skincare products.
So I roughly spend $250.
I think I probably spend about $500 a year on skincare.
I probably spend about $400 or $450 on skincare every year.
I spend about $500 on skincare per year.
So in the morning for my skincare routine, I'll wash my face with a gentle cleanser. I really like Cetaphil, so I start with that. Then I'll go in with my serum. So my skin is still a little damp. I'll go with the hyaluronic acid. I typically like to use the Ordinary for this. I'll also maybe switch it up with a niacinamide, so I'll use the Ordinary niacinamide as well. And for my moisturizer, I really like the CeraVe. It's very lightweight. I have very oily skin. And I'll top it off with some sunscreen. So I'll use the Cosrx Aloe sunscreen or the Biore UV Light sunscreen. So at night, I'll wash my skin with the Cetaphil Gentle Wash. Then I'll go in with a retinol and I'll seal it off with some lotion. I'll use the Ordinary lotion.
So normally I like take a shower and wash my face in the shower with Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. And then after that, I use Ultra Repair Face Cream.
I have a 6-step skincare routine in the morning. To cleanse my face, I use micellar water and a cleansing oil. Then after that, I've been getting really into K-Beauty, specifically the Glow Recipe. So I basically exclusively use that for my skincare routine. So the toner, the eye cream, serum, moisturizer, and I also use a sunscreen that's not from the Glow Recipe, but yeah, that's its own thing. In the evening, it's basically the same thing. Sometimes I like to put on like a charcoal mask if I'm really have the time for it.
When I shower, I wash my face in the shower with CeraVe face wash, and then when I get out of the shower, I use CeraVe toner, CeraVe exfoliator, and CeraVe moisturizer. In the summer, I will use an SPF in the morning.
So in the morning for my skincare routine, I will wash my face in the shower. I love using the CeraVe facial cleanser. And for a moisturizer, I either use CeraVe or Neutrogena, but it has to have SPF. And every week or so, again, this is for the morning, I'll blend a drop of retinol serum into my SPF moisturizer, and I love using Peach and Lily. And in night, it's basically the same routine, except I wouldn't use the retinol serum.
For my skincare routine, I use CeraVe and wash my face 2 to 3 times a week. After I wash my face, I would use some Vaseline for my lips and for my face if needed.
So every morning I wake up, I cleanse my face, I use vitamin C, moisturizer, and then sunscreen, and all of my products are from The Ordinary. Nighttime skincare routine is cleansing my face, glycolic acid, moisturizer, and then under eye cream, also all from The Ordinary.
In the morning, I start off with my Skin Fix Foaming Cleanser. Then once I dry my face, I use my Glow Recipe Avocado Serum. That one has a good amount of ceramides, so I really like to use that as like my first step of hydration. Then I go into my vitamin C, which is an oil-based vitamin C by Peach and Lily. Then I use my Kiehl's moisturizer, and I finish off with my Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. In the evening, I first use an oil cleanser to remove makeup or any sunscreen that I'm wearing throughout the day. Then I would go in with my step 2, You to the People Kale Wash Cleanser. Once I'm out of the shower and I pat my skin dry, I use a toner. I would either go in with the Glow Recipe toner or I would use my Edam Cashmere Peel toner. And then I would use my retinol. I like to use the Peach and Lily retinol. Then I would follow up with moisturizer and end off with the oil.
In the morning, I use face wash and face scrub from Black Wolf Nation, and then after, once I get out of the shower, I use face lotion and I use eye cream from Supply Company. So after I get home from work, because I work the night shifts, I go back in the shower. I work in a cigar lounge, by the way, so I'm covered in smoke, got a shower. And I put on the face wash, just a face wash, and then before I go to bed, I put on some eye cream as well.
Because I wear a lot of makeup, I like to just in the morning go in with a makeup wipe and some micellar water on that to just make sure I've gotten everything off my face. Then I typically rinse it with cold water and then go in with some moisturizer that has an SPF as well as a primer. When it comes to my nighttime routine, I like to go in with a makeup wipe with some micellar water on it, rinse my face with an Aveeno hydrating cleanser, and then typically put on a night moisturizer.
My skincare routine takes place mainly at night. I use face wash, Quail Nara Black Bean face wash, once every night, and if I have any acne spots, I use salicylic acid gel.
So, in the morning time, I wash with either black soap or turmeric soap. Then I proceed with the Lily Ann or Lily Anna eye cream. After that, I have a serum that has several different ingredients that includes jasmine oil, I believe it's lang lang oil, and some other great stuff, and I put that on my face to even out my tone. Following that, I will usually, still at night, it's basically the same routine, use Curology, very important.